Today's video is all about a massive announcement that came out of San Diego Comic-Con, and I gotta say, I am super excited for this one, and that is Friday the 13th is back. Not just another reboot movie, though that is happening as well, but as a brand new video game. Yes, you heard that right. After years of silence, shut down servers, and a whole lot of legal limbo, Jason Voorhees is picking up the machete again, and hopefully this time it is for good. So if you are one of the thousands who fell in love with Friday the 13th, the game, back in 2017, or maybe you missed the boat and always wished for a second chance, this is your moment. And I want to mention, I made a short about the servers ending for the game back in December of last year, and it still gets thousands of views to this day, and so many people commenting, saying that they want the game, they miss it, etc., etc. So honestly, I think a lot of people are excited. So stick with me, because we're going to dive deep in this as what was announced, what it means, what fans are hoping for, and why this could be the horror game event of the decade and everything that we've always wanted. But okay, so let's start with what actually went down. At San Diego Comic-Con, Horror Inc. Vice President Robbie Barsimian, I think that's how you pronounce his name, took the stage during a horror panel, and if you were in that room, congrats, because I'm sure that everybody was super freaking pumped. But Barsimian confirmed that a brand new Friday the 13th game is officially in the works. And his exact words were, "It's where most of our energy is going right now. And I can tell you, finally, we're in a position to deliver on that." While we're not officially announcing with our partners today, both the movie and game are coming. They're both in the works, and they are both coming. So that's not vague. That's not maybe someday, and that's obviously a confident, clear, we're doing this from someone directly tied to the license, which is huge. And look, I know horror fans have had their hearts broken before, especially with the Friday the 13th IP, but the way this was delivered, the timing, the energy, the fact that the legal mess has finally cleared, this one actually feels real, and it's exciting. So now, before we talk about the new game, let's rewind and talk about the old one, because that's where a lot of our expectations, excitement, and, well, PTSD has come from. So Friday the 13th, the game, launched back in 2017, developed by IllFonic and published by Gun Media. And while it had a rocky launch full of bugs, server issues, and jank, it also had one of the most passionate horror gaming communities of the decade. Like I mentioned in the intro of this video, there are so many people that are excited and wish that this game would come back, and here we are. Now, the asymmetrical 1v7 setup was genius. One player as Jason, 7 as camp counselors, trying to escape or survive. It was tense, it was funny, and it was terrifying. You'd be hiding under a bed, holding your breath in real life, you'd be fixing a car while someone else screamed in your headset, you'd finally call the cops, only for Jason to show up and slaughter everyone. And it was chaos, but it was beautiful. And what made it special wasn't just the gameplay, but the attention to detail. The music cues, the movie-accurate cabins, the different versions of Jason from across the films. It felt like the developers really got what made this franchise tick. But then, of course, the lawsuit started. The Friday the 13th franchise has been stuck in a legal tug-of-war for years. The short version, original screenwriter Victor Miller and producer Sean Cunningham were locked in a fight over who actually owns the rights to the characters, the name, the look, all of it, literally all of it. And that fight didn't just stop future movies, it straight up killed the game. Gun Media couldn't update it, no new maps, no new Jasons, no real DLC. Eventually, support dried up and the servers went offline in late December of 2024, and the game was delisted. Now, for fans, it was heartbreaking. Not because the game was perfect, because it wasn't, but because it was special. It had a soul, and we didn't get to see its full potential. But now, the legal issues are reportedly resolved. Barsimian wouldn't be making an announcement like this if things weren't squared away. And that's why this new game isn't just exciting, it's a shot at redemption. So let's dream a little, shall we? Because here's what the fans, myself included, want from this new Friday the 13th game, or at least what I think what people want. Number one, next-gen everything. First off, bring on the modern polish. Ray trace lighting, smooth animations, realistic gore. We're in the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and PC era now, so it's time for Jason to just look terrifying in 4K at 60 FPS. Number two, a deeper multiplayer. The original formula worked, but it can go deeper. Think about class-based counselors, unique perks, cooperative objectives, maybe even multiple Jasons with different styles of play. Number three, we have a solo mode or campaign. Now, let's be honest, not everyone wants to play online. A short, creepy single-player story mode, a survival-based roguelite challenge, yes, please. I mean, that would be really, really cool to have something just offline and just chill whenever you want to do it. Then you got number four, crossplay and progression. If this game doesn't support crossplay and cross-progression, we riot. And honestly, I don't think it's going to do very well. This needs to be seamless across PC and consoles with a progression system that keeps players hooked. Then for number five, expanded maps. The campgrounds were fun, but imagine hospitals, frozen lakes, carnivals, or even Jason Takes Manhattan-style city maps. Who knows? And of course, the last one, number 6, live service Now, done right. And I'm not talking about microtransaction hell, but seasonal events, new characters, rotating Jasons, and maybe even movie tie-ins or show tie-ins, who knows? That's how you keep the game alive. But now the big question a lot of people are asking is IllFonic back for round 2? Now, unfortunately, we don't know that yet. Barsimian didn't confirm the developer. IllFonic has moved on to Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's possible they are too busy, or maybe they're working on something quietly behind the scenes. We honestly just don't know. But even if it's a different studio, that's not necessarily a bad thing. What matters is passion, respect for the source material, and the right balance between fan service and innovation. So imagine a dev team with the technical chops of Behavior Interactive, who created Dead by Daylight, but the campy, self-aware tone of the Friday the 13th movies. Honestly, to me, that feels like a sweet spot, but we'll see what happens and what developer they decide to choose. Now, one cool thing that flew under the radar at Comic-Con, fans got a surprise look at a brand new Jason Voorhees figure based specifically on his in-game appearance from the 2017 title. Now, this isn't just merch, it's a signal. Barsimian and the team know the 2017 game was beloved. They're not erasing that history, they're honoring it. And that makes me believe that this new game will carry the same spirit, even if it is a fresh start. But of course, we do have to kind of talk about the gaming industry as a whole right now, what type of other games are out around this type of style of game. And the asymmetrical horror space is crowded right now. We've got Dead by Daylight, which is the king, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Outlast Trials, Evil Dead the Game, rest in peace, and even indies like Lethal Company are making waves. So how does a new Friday the 13th game stand out? It's honestly pretty simple. It's Jason. It's literally Jason himself. There's no horror icon like him. The mask, the walk, the silence, the sheer weight he brings to a match. When Jason's in the room, players panic. It's not like facing Leatherface or Freddy. Jason's a force of nature, a storm with a body count. And done right, this game doesn't have to reinvent the wheel, it just has to capture that fear. And real quick, I want to touch base on what else happened at Comic-Con, and we've also got a new Friday the 13th movie coming, and the Crystal Lake prequel series from A24. While this video is mainly about the game, it is worth noting that all these projects feed into each other. Imagine if the new game releases alongside the movie. Maybe it includes maps or skins inspired by the show. Maybe story elements link up. This kind of multi-medium synergy is an absolute goldmine that they need to jump on. And A24 is known for their eerie, thoughtful horror, and if that tone rubs off on the new game, even just a little bit, we're in for something uniquely unsettling. So here we are. After years of silence, shutdowns, and legal purgatory, Friday the 13th is officially coming back, and the new game is definitely coming. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a trailer, we do not have a date, but we've got a promise, and sometimes that's enough to wake the community up. This game has the potential to bring together horror fans, gamers, streamers, and nostalgic slasher lovers all in one place. And if Barsimian and company really put their hearts into this, we could be looking at a horror renaissance. So my question to you is, after all of the information that I just shared, are you excited to know more about the upcoming Friday the 13th game? Are you excited about the movies, the prequel show? Let me know in the comments below on what your thoughts are. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button if you're new, as I will continue to be bringing gaming news videos just like this one. Until next time.